I want to ask you something tonight that nobody in the financial world wants you to think about. What is the most powerful wealth building tool in America that has been hiding in plain sight? And the very institutions that profit from your money have been using it for decades while telling you it was just for funerals. Tonight I'm going to show you exactly what the banks have been doing with your money, and more importantly, how you can do the same thing they've been doing all along. My name is Lee Boone, founder of Buckeye Financial LLC, and what you're about to hear is going to change the way you see life insurance forever. Every single year, American banks purchase billions of dollars in life insurance, not to protect their employees, not as a benefit package. They're using the very same product they sold you as a burial plan to grow and protect their own money, completely tax-free. Let me say that again. The same product a banker may have pitched you as something to cover your funeral expenses, that same product is sitting on their balance sheet right now as a tax-free investment vehicle. So here's the question I want you to sit with. If life insurance was just a burial product, why are trillion-dollar institutions betting their own money on it? That is what most Americans believe. You pay premiums. Somebody gets a check when you die. That is the whole story. Or so we have been told. But I want you to understand something. This is not an accident. The financial industry profits enormously when everyday people remain uninformed. A confused consumer is a compliant consumer. The average American knows more about their streaming subscriptions than they know about the financial tools that could build generational wealth for their family. What you don't know costs you in taxes paid, wealth not built, and legacies not left. Tonight that changes. The wealthy have known for generations what most Americans are never taught. Permanent life insurance is not just protection. It is one of the most tax-efficient wealth-building tools ever created. And it offers three advantages that no other financial vehicle in America can match simultaneously. Number one, tax-free growth. Your cash value grows inside the policy without being eroded by annual taxes. It compounds silently and powerfully over time. Number two, tax-free access. You can borrow against your cash value without triggering taxable event. You use your money while it keeps growing. Number three, tax-free transfer. When you pass, the death benefit goes to your heirs completely income tax-free. Every dollar of what you've built preserved. Here's where this gets really interesting. The ultra wealthy don't just save money, they recycle it. They use their cash value like a personal financial institution. Here's how it works. You deposit premiums and your cash value grows. When you need money for an investment, for real estate, for a business opportunity, you borrow against the cash value. No bank approval required, no credit check, no one telling you what you can do and cannot do with your own money. And here's what makes this extraordinary. Your cash value continues to grow uninterrupted even while you're using it. When you borrow from a traditional bank, you pay interest to them. But when you borrow against your policy, you control the transaction. This concept is known as infinite banking, or be your own bank. It has been taught in private wealth circles for decades. Tonight I'm bringing it to you. I want to give you a number. as of September 2024, American banks hold over $205 billion in cash value life insurance on their own balance sheets. This is not a rumor. This is not a theory. This is public financial record. Over 3,000 banks across America own this vehicle. 80% of mid-sized American banks use it as a core financial asset. It has a name: BOLI, Bank-Owned Life Insurance. The same product they told you was for burial is this. So the same product they told you that was for burial, I'm going to ask you, why would banks park $205 billion in a burial product? The answer is simple: because it's not a burial product. It never was. Let me put this into perspective for you. The IRS tax code is filled with vehicles designed to help you build wealth. You have heard of most of them. The 401k gives you deferred growth, but taxes you heavily when you withdraw. The Roth IRAs give you tax-free growth, but caps your contributions and restricts your access. Permanent life insurance structured correctly gives you all three advantages simultaneously, with no income limits and no contribution caps on the cash value side. Tax-deferred growth, tax-free loans, tax-free death benefit, all three. One vehicle. Nothing else in America tax codes does all three at the same time. Nothing. Now here's perhaps the most important thing I will say tonight. This is not a tool reserved for the ultra wealthy. The same strategy used by banks, Fortune 500 executives, and multi-generational family offices is available to you, starting right now, regardless of where you are on the financial journey. Three things matter. First, no minimum net worth required. Properly structured cash value life insurance can be opened with modest monthly premiums. Second, structure is everything. Not all policies are built for wealth accumulation. The right structure designed by a knowledgeable advisor is the difference between a mediocre policy and a generational asset. Number three, the right advisor changes everything. You deserve someone who will educate you, not sell you. Someone who understands tax strategy, legacy planning, and how to build a policy that works as hard as you do. I want to leave you with something before we close. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." Scripture did not say children only. It said children's children. That is a generational mandate. That requires a generational strategy. Cash value life insurance, properly structured, is one of the most powerful tools ever created to fulfilling that calling. The moment your policy is enforced, your family is protected, no matter what life brings. Your wealth grows tax-free over time, compounding across decades and generations, and what you build passes forward, tax-free, multiplying your impact long after you are gone. Yahuwah did not design you to stay behind. He designed you to leave something. So here's what I want you to do right now. Scan that QR code. Watch the free 45-minute presentation. No products, no pressure, no pitch. Just the education you deserve at your own pace, on your own time. And when you're ready to have a real conversation about your specific situation, I am here. Trust me, I'm here. My name is Lee Boone, Buckeye Financial LLC, licensed and independent, faith-driven, client first, empowering the 99% with strategies the 1% have always used. Tonight you got the key. Now go open the door.